It's now my pleasure to introduce Senator Sampson.
Good morning, Madam President. It is indeed a tremendous honor and privilege to serve in elected office. And I would like to start my service in the state Senate the same way I started my service in the House of Representatives, by making a promise that I will never forget how I got here or why I'm here, which is to represent and defend the freedom of my constituents. And I want to thank them for the trust and confidence that they have placed in me. There are a great many people that are responsible for your growth into adulthood. And when it means that ultimately you get to serve in the state Senate, I think that means that they did a pretty good job teaching you the ropes about maturity and life. And there are too many people to list for me that would contribute to that. But I would like to thank some of the people that helped get me here today. My friend Taylor Way, Brenda Martin, Federica Castaldi, Nazi Newjame, Jane Bate, Sharon O'Brien, Barbara Roberts, Alexander Anderson, and my friend Tim Anup, who happens to be right behind me, who is, stand up, Tim. Tim is one of the hardest working campaign workers you will ever see. He knocked on thousands of doors with me, and we joke that he was Employee of the Month quite often. So, I'd be remiss if I didn't also mention my predecessor, State Senator Joe Markley, who is my best friend in the world. He is not only my friend, but he has been my mentor and my partner in our desire to make sure that our core American principles and values are not lost in Connecticut and America. And I'm constantly reminded that I have large shoes to fill sitting in his seat, but I will do my best to make him proud. There are also two other people that I most definitely would not be here without, and those are my parents. And they are sitting right behind me, Margaret and Charles Sampson. And my dad vanished, of course, right at this moment. But Mom, if you stand up, you can maybe get on the camera. Without my parents, I would not have been raised with the values that I have that have carried me through to this day, an understanding of what it means to work hard for the things that you believe in and you want to achieve, right and wrong, and a love for this country that remains strong throughout my life. They instilled those values in me, and I cannot thank them enough. I'm very excited to start my journey here in the State Senate. I've served in the House over the last 8 years, and Senator Markley and I used to joke about how it's two different worlds, and this is the more cerebral chamber, and the House is more like the floor of the stock market with a lot of chaos. I'm accustomed to that, but I will try and adapt to the surroundings here. I look forward to working with my new 35 friends in this circle in both parties to make Connecticut a better place to live, to work, to raise a family, and to retire. And I hope that we can set an example for people in politics all across the country on how to work together to achieve those goals. Thank you very much, Madam President.
Senator Sampson, thank you. It is